Let's rock and roll. This is a Retro Smash video game podcast wherever you...
No,
all right, that
absolutely
pin
not.
didn't make it. I got like 80 pins down here. I need one to work for our subject in our game tonight. So
I'm keeping all this in.
Yeah, we are keeping all... Whatever. This is the Retro... Where did I leave off? Smash Podcast says wherever you are, wherever you may be listening. Thank you for hanging out with us today live from the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studio. We are a retro video game podcast where four old friends sit around, drink alcoholic beverages, and talk about old school video games. Joining me here in studio, he's Mitch.
Ow!
He's Andy.
What's our mystery game today, Bob?
Oh boy, howdy! You have to be patient.
Okay.
Because we are being joined on the Retro Smash Cup on a String radio network by Ricky.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
That's right. How have you been, sir? Like, fuck these two jabronis. How have you been? We haven't heard your beautiful voice in forever. How have you been? What have you been up to gallivanting all over the planet?
All over the planet, yeah. I was going to say, what's it been? About 3, maybe 4 episodes since you guys have heard me. I just came back from vacation. I was on vacation for a week. Me and the missus just celebrated our 4-year anniversry.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hopefully she doesn't decide to cheat on me and call off the wedding.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Wow.
I'm coming back strong. I got bullets in the chamber.
My
Everybody's
God.
catching one.
Was not ready for that.
Sorry, but I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. If it makes you feel any better, let's be honest, I don't think that I don't see Andy's going too much longer either, but that's
What the
okay.
fuck?
That's a subject for another day.
Well, I have some news on when it's my turn. Just saying.
Oh.
Heck. Nope, we went down to Gatlinburg, spent 4 days down there. It was beautiful, amazing. We were lucky that the hurricane didn't do too much damage
Christ.
up that way. Yeah, we the highway that we were driving in on, so before our exit, if we would have drove up another mile or two, that's where we would have hit the detour for all the construction that they were having to do. But if you've never been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful. Get a cabin. Make sure that you are overlooking the Smoky Mountains. We had a hot tub on our deck, and it was gorgeous.
That's
Every night we
awesome.
got to sit out there, have a few drinks, and just enjoy each other's company while watching like the smoke, literally the smoke roll in over the mountains every night. So
That's
it was
cool as
pretty
fuck.
cool. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. If you're down in Gatlinburg, go to Sugarland's Distillery, Moonshine Distillery, and also go to Old Smoky Moonshine Distillery. Both of those were fantastic. For $5, they give you 12 half shots, basically 12. They call them samples, but they're basically half shots. I put it like this: you get ripped off of those 12. We did in one day, we did 2 of them back to back. So we did around
Wow.
24 half shots of moonshine. There was a 13th shot that was slipped in there somewhere. That was like a margarita mix. So I did 25 half shots of moonshine for $10. If you follow me on social media on my Facebook page, I actually posted, I'll probably post it on my Twitter as well, but on my Facebook page, I showed all 12 shots that we did from Sugarland. They were delicious. I can't recommend it more than enough. It's a blast. You know, you get out, you enjoy it, you just relax, and you just take in nature. We took the air tram up and down from the top of the mountain all the way down to downtown. At the top of the mountain, you're basically like overseeing the entire everything of the surrounding area. So you can see like 50 mountains, and you can actually see North Carolina when you're going up and down the tram too. So you can like see, they're like, oh, just over there to your right, like a mile and a half away, that's North Carolina. So then this weekend, coming back up, we did the Indianapolis Brewfari at their zoo. This was our 3rd year going. We had talked some friends into coming with us also. If you're not aware, most of your zoos out there, if you live in the United States, potentially does adults only night for the zoo, where it is 21 and over, and they serve alcoholic beverages, and it's maybe like $60, but they leave half the zoo open for you to attend it. Typically, it is between the first weekend and or the last weekend of October, but don't hesitate, look it up, especially here in the States, look them up. I promise it is a blast. Go out, buy yourself a onesie or dress up for Halloween. It's fun when you actually just let go of the idea that you're an adult all the time.
I'm imagining you in like a giraffe onesie walking around. That'd be fun as hell.
No, we did river otters this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Our onesies were very oversized. I think we got them a size too big, so it was a little rough at first, but afterward it was fine. Like, we got used to it. They had 27 distilleries that showed up.
Damn.
27 different breweries. They give you around like a sniffer glass or whatever the fuck it is. You walk around, you go to each single table. You can get as many drinks as you want. There's no limit. You can try everything. Once you get one drink, you got to get back in line for another one. And most of these places, they bring like 2 or 3 beverages. It's great.
That sounds like a blast.
I don't know about other countries. I'm sorry, I don't know the ins and outs of your zoos, but I know here in the States, they definitely like us to be very intoxicated while walking around.
That way you fall into the monkey pit and Harambe, rest in peace.
Oh, Rip.
Come on.
Rip to the god. Mitch, what have you been up to, kiddo?
Ooh, that's a good question. So yesterday was officially my last day at my prior job. I got a new desk. I'm going to put that together tonight after this. I got a concert tomorrow. I'm going to go see Alec Benjamin and Matt Hansen in Indy.
Matt Hansen.
Sunday, I'm going to go spend some time with my family and my grandma. Excited to get back to streaming and then starting this electrician's apprenticeship at the start of the year. So pretty much my life. Andy, what about you, buddy?
It's my life now or never. Well, Ricky called me out. So fuck you, Ricky. There's a very slim chance, but might be happening. Might be buying a house.
Oh.
Girlfriend.
In a star economy?
Well, the housing market's going a little bit down. So plus, depends who the president is. There's the possibility of getting first home buyer discount stuff. So I was like, maybe we should look into this. But yeah, girlfriend can't have more than 3 cats in her house because her landlord's now a bitch. Well, always been a bitch, but more of a bitch.
Ooh.
So she either has to give up her other cat that didn't die. That's what the reason was last month. Or give up the 2 kittens that we got.
Oh, no.
She's like, fuck all this. We might just have a house full of like cats and it'll just be like 6 cats.
That's living the dream. That's fucking living the dream.
But that's also if I can get the loan and yada, yada, yada. Otherwise, inventory is this week for my stores and it's been fucking hellacious. I fucking hate inventory. I hate it. But I gotta do it because that's my job and that's how I get my bonus money.
Hooray.
Random question. If you do get that house, what happens to my wonderful...
My roommate / your brother.
Yeah.
If he has enough money to live on his own. Also / we have somebody else who might be moving in with us because he's getting kicked out of his apartment. So I was like, thing on Facebook and I was like, hey man, I got an extra room. Pop in here. He's like, okay, cool. So he's going to let me know at the end of this month of October that we're recording.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to cut this in really quick. If you move out, that is the end of an era.
The Conrad era.
A 13 years, bud. 13-year era of not just you living in that house, but it being
my
like
brother too.
Well, shit, your brother. This is just you. You've lived there since 2011. So you lived there.
7, 8,
yeah, you
9.
lived there since 2011. He lived
probably
there since like I don't know 2009, 2008, 2009 at least.
Give or take, yeah.
That was the party house.
Yeah. That's the closing book right there on our party house. That's it. You're the final chapter, bud.
Gotta throw one last
Billy
rager.
can keep it going.
Rip in peace.
Yeah, okay, sure. Billy's going to keep it going.
He's going to listen to this and just flip off the fucking speakers. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm going to throw
I
ragers.
figured that you would just buy the house from your dad. I did. It's yours.
We'll see what happens. Weldy, what you been up to?
Hey, on a video game front, they were looking for submissions for Halloween-a-thon again.
Yeah.
So I submitted Twisted Metal Black and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and I submitted Zombies, which is my always go-to. That's my fastball. My fastball is always Zombies, because every pitcher always just has a fastball. But I've never ran Curse of the Moon, and I never ran Twisted Metal Black for a event. And I don't know if they're actually going to take Twisted Metal Black because of how much RNG there is in the game, but I think if I play it on easy, I can still stick under 39 minutes, which, I mean, it's not terrible. If I warm up a couple times first, I think I can get it, no matter how bad the RNG is.
You know, maybe you should get really good at playing Medieval with Sir Fortescue, and that could be your new one in your rotation. You could speedrun that.
That was the second game I ever purchased for my PS5.
Oh, wow.
And it's been sitting on my PS5 because I've been wanting to stream it, but then I've been getting into other speedrun projects. So I might wait until November. I don't know where I'm going with my stream right now. Like, I'm kind of up in the air because I've been in between doing speedruns and doing casual plays and then uploading stuff to YouTube, which my YouTube video for my most recent Twisted Metal 2 speedrun, 3 days already up over 100 views. It's not big numbers, but it is for me. I think the more content I make, the more stuff I throw on Twitter, the more somebody's gonna be like, oh, hey, check out this guy.
Somebody's going to catch. Just like our podcast. Eventually.
Yeah, which has now eclipsed 3,000 total downloads.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, we have now eclipsed.
Hulkamania runs wild.
Oh, Yeah, we have eclipsed 3,000 total downloads. Thank you guys so much. All of our friends all across the country, all across all the other countries, incling Canada, Australia,
Germany.
South Korea, Germany.
We had a few Japanese listeners.
The UK.
Oh, baby.
Literally
Yeah.
3.
Beautiful.
Hey, that's I'm gonna say. Yeah, we are worldwide now, which is awesome. We appreciate every single person that tunes into this, just like you guys are gonna appreciate today's game.
Oh, wait. Before the game, like you always do, I had a segue. What are we drinking today, boys? Well, I'm drinking a Foster's for our Australian listeners, even though Australia thinks it's piss water. But it's a bunch of piss water.
Nice.
They had some Foster's Premium I've never seen, so I was like, oh, well, I'll try that.
Ah, Foster's, you fucking cunt.
Looks like the Oregon Ducks logo on it.
It does actually. Yeah,
It really does.
it really does. Ricky, what are you drinking this fine evening?
Oh, I've had that Foster's Premium. It's in the green can, right?
Yep, first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I've had it. It's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Better than the regular, I'll say.
So I'm back on the podcast, so I had to bring it back with the Mickeys.
Yeah.
You know,
Boom, baby.
drinking my malt liquor, trying to clear out my fridge because after October I will be cutting back on the amount of alcohol that I'll be drinking in general because I'm trying to lose a little weight.
I hear you there.
Same.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop about 20 pounds. I'm feeling like a lard recently, and I don't like it.
There's where my 20 pounds went. I lost 20 and it went to you. That's where it went.
I lost 23. Where did that go?
Straight to the butt.
Straight to my butt cheeks.
So that's why your penis is the smallest size that it is right now. I'm trying to get some of that back.
Damn, son. He's coming out firing.
He missed insulting us.
He did.
I'm sorry. Damn, I'm
you're
sorry.
not.
Mitch,
Dude, do it again.
That's like 2 of them tonight, man. That's good God. Weldy, you're on my chopping block, bud. You better be ready.
I got you, fam. What are you drinking, Mitch?
I got a Beast Unleashed. Pink Poison Beast Unleashed. Thank you. I had a Not Your Father's lime soda prior, and we're just drinking one more after that. So, Weldy, what you got?
I have a 2-month-old Leinenkugel that's been sitting in my fridge.
2 months ain't nothing. As long as it stays in the fridge, it's not going to go bad.
Okay, because like I said, I looked underneath it. It's not like one of those, best if, I don't know, is it best if drink by or is it when it's brewed?
Depending on the beer, it's usually a born on date, like when did they brew it. And
You're
then
right.
Usually it's good for,
Like
the
90
flavor's good
days.
for 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Okay.
Yeah, no, fuck, 9 days. Jesus Christ.
in 90 days.
Yeah, usually it's good for about 6 months. Honestly, it's not going to go bad. It's just not going to taste as well as it would if it was like off the fucking belt.
Well, this is the first like alcohol I've had in a month. I think the last 2 episodes I wasn't drinking.
Nope, I think you had a Fireball in one of those.
Oh, I did.
few
Okay.
hours
Yep.
ago.
All right. So yeah, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, it's been a minute since I drank. So still not bad. So that's okay. All right. Now,
I suppose we can go
are
to the
you
game.
ready?
I
All right.
guess.
Is it this or is it that? These jabronis have to choose. Since the OG Castlevania had its 39th anniversary last week, and it is Halloween month still while we're recording this, I figured we haven't done a real or fake in a while.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to give you a list of 7 games. You have to tell me if this game is a real Castlevania game or fake.
Interesting.
Any both?
How
was it going to be
How's it gonna be
real
both?
and fake at the same time?
Wait.
Gotta ask.
What? How you broke my brain?
You're welcome.
Is it real and fake?
No, there is no real and fake. It's just
Okay.
real or fake.
Is it like breast implants where they seem like they're real but they're actually fake?
It.
Is it? Are you catfishing us on one of these?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Are you a catfish but you are actually a hot lady?
No. No, I have not.
How many of each are there?
I'm not telling you that. All right, are you guys ready?
I don't know. My brain hurt.
Good. All right, that sounds like you're ready. Ricky, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's roll it. Number 1, Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth.
Fake.
Super fake.
That's fake.
It's real.
What? No.
Yeah,
No.
it was
Fake
it was
news.
it was a 2009 game for the
news.
WiiWare.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake
Yeah.
news. My life.
Wrong.
Number 2, Castlevania: Hands of Fate.
Oh, that's fake too.
I think that one's real.
I'm going fake.
It is fake.
Damn it.
It is based off of Manos Hands of Fate, which is one of the greatest episodes of Mystery Science Theater ever, and probably one of the worst movies ever created.
Well, I mean, it's on Mystery Science Theater.
And that's fair. All my router friends are coming over later. All right, number 3, Castlevania: Judgment.
Real.
Real.
I'm going to say real.
It is real. Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, I got
All
a
3 for
point.
3. Actually, it's a fighting game.
Oh,
How? What? Okay.
Yeah, so they take all the characters from the past and they put them all into a fighting game. So you can fight as Simon, as Alucard, as Maria Belnades. You can actually fight as like Death too, I think. Yeah, so in 2008 for the Wii, it sucked.
Well, of
I mean, there was amazing jiggle physics, but it sucked.
ooh.
Yeah,
Simon's whip was really flopping around there.
yeah. There's all kinds of jiggle physics. It's great. Number 4, Castlevania: Grimoire of Souls.
I think you're trying to make that sound fake. It's real.
I'm saying real as well for the same reason.
I'm going to say fake.
It is a real
Hey!
game, and I don't know how real you call a 2019 game for the Android. So it's an Android phone game.
Fake games.
Fake news.
Fake news. Number 5, Castlevania: Armageddon.
I'll go fake on that one.
Real.
I'm going to say real.
It is fake.
Man.
Now,
which is wrong
now
with it?
I got the idea for this from Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Well,
So-
Armageddon's like every subtext
Yeah.
of every game ever.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought, I'm like, oh, this is genius to use. Number 6, Castlevania: Reign in Blood.
I'll go real.
Fake.
I'm going real.
Andy was onto something when he did that. It is fake. Now, Andy, why did you do that?
Because Slayer.
Yes, that's where I got it from. I looked up the greatest metal albums of all time, and Slayer's Reign in Blood album was actually number 6 on the top 100 greatest metal albums chart in Rolling
Hell
Stone.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I wasn't sure if any of you guys were going to know that. So Andy sniffed that out. Well done. Number 7, Castlevania Puzzle Encore of the Night.
I'm gonna go real.
I'm gonna say real too. That feels weird.
Real.
It is real. Another 3 for 3. It was a 2010 game also made for the iPhone or Android. I've been giving you guys some rough games recently, so I decided to give you guys a little toss-up. How'd you guys do?
Damn, I lost.
I had 5.
I had 4.
I had 3.
Nice. Good work.
I'll take it.
Nicely done.
Thanks. I gotta ask, how many Castlevania games are there?
If you don't count so like there's Kid Dracula, there's Castlevania X, there's all the collections. I want to say there's over 20.
Jesus.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about from the 80s, so maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because once you get past like Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, you kind of do a spin-off. You
Well,
go.
there's the 3D ones on the GameCube. And
Yeah, well, that's funny you say that because Babel has been playing Lament of Darkness. It's canonically first in the series, which is funny because she likes playing the canonically first game in the Castlevania series, and I love the canonically last game in the series, which is Aria of Sorrow, which takes place in 2035.
just around the corner.
It'll be here tomorrow.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, Andy.
Yes, sir.
I gave you a nice subtle nod a little bit ago, and I said, would you mind pulling up the email that
the email
Babel
from last week?
Yeah, the email from last week. Would you mind reading that for us, please?
Sure, I suppose. Miss Area Babel email goes, "Hey lads, I was watching Weldy stream as one does. We were discussing a possible podcast idea and wanted to share. Everyone's always talking about the iconic Nintendo characters, and rightly so, I suppose, as they have a major staying power, and they're also constantly adding to their franchise. But what about the iconic early PlayStation and Sony characters? Talking about Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Sackboy, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, just to name the few. I know a few of them got remakes recently, like Crash 4, Spyro Reignited trilogy. I'd love to see what you guys can find as far as research and rumors about these guys making a comeback and what might mean for Sony as a company now. Also, give Andy a raise."
You had to throw that in there.
I had to throw that back in there.
Okay, so after you read that, after we finished the last episode, we post-gamed on the porch, as we do, and Mitch was rather disgruntled with that email because you said, I don't know if I want to do a PlayStation one. What about an Xbox one? Can we do the greatest Xbox characters? I don't know if I want to do that.
I said add Xbox.
Oh,
I didn't say
we
just
can add.
Xbox.
We can add it.
Jiminy Crickets, man.
Well, boy, howdy, do I have news for you.
Oh, boy.
You three are going to put together a tier list of the top 30, 1995 to 2005, 6, 7, 8. Results may vary. PlayStation and Xbox characters of all time.
Top 30?
I have 30.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a tier list. So what we're going to do, we have S tier at the top.
All right.
Then we have A, B, C, and D / not sure. So we're going to put like
Oh,
D.
D's about okay. I was gonna go F as like American education system.
D. Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
The thing is it's going to get really confusing because I did a random number generator so that there's no fairness. Where like, oh, I'm going to put all the PlayStation ones up top and Xbox ones near the bottom of the list.
Is there gonna be a max? Like we can only put like 2 S tier guys.
Boy, howdy, am I glad you asked.
fuck,
Yes,
okay.
there is.
So it's like that TikTok thing where
It's
it's,
a-
like put your guys in order,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh crap, I can't put my dick in the beehive, but I guess I'll put
So
it in
are
the
you
dog.
gonna like list off the characters, or we're just gonna name the characters?
No,
and put
I'm
them
going to
randomly?
list them off for
Okay.
you. You guys are going to put them in a tier, and you can move them around the tier if you like.
Oh, well, that's
Because this is a lockout tier list. This is a 7-7-7. So 7 in the S, 7 in the A, and 7 in B.
I heard you like to take at least 3 in the A.
Nice.
Hey,
Everybody else has to go C, D, or F. And we'll say F can either mean not real sure, haven't played the games, or they're really bad. Just so that somebody's like, you put this character in the F. It's like, well, we haven't played the games. We can play it off.
So the way I got the email is like, are we ranking the mascots? Or are we ranking the game?
I'm ranking the iconic Sony characters.
Okay, so characters not just based off like the game itself, just the characters.
Well,
I think that might be part of the.
that's
That's what
where
I'm
it's
trying
gonna
to
get.
just
That's where it's
decipher.
gonna be fun
Okay.
because it's like, well, early on, this is where we're gonna have a discussion of, hey, this one made a comeback. Somebody might want to put somebody higher on the list. Somebody might want to put somebody lower. But again, it's a 7-7-7 list. Everybody else has to go below, and you can move them around if you'd like. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Yeah, give us a softball first so we know what the hell we're doing.
Okay, Spyro from the Spyro the Dragon series.
So what tier is that mascot?
So what it goes like what S A
S is like the
B?
best mascot
Yeah,
ever.
S is best.
B and C is kind of mid.
I'm gonna go B.
I'm going B as well.
Okay, Ricky.
I'm saying A.
Okay, you guys all have to agree on it.
I mean, that's
I mean,
two
well, I
Bs.
guess like if they're saying B, then yeah, I'm overridden here. But I would have said A. He is one of the most well-known mascots for.
But can we? You said we can.
We're gonna find out more as we go.
Yeah, we're going to move them around. So we'll put Spyro in B right now. Okay. Number 2, Master Chief from the Halo series.
I'm going to be on him too.
I'm gonna go A with him.
I would have said, I guess A. So is this like all? Is this all? 'Cause I thought this was just like Sony mascots. So it's all video game mascots.
Well,
all
it's
characters.
because we combine them. We're combining the Sony and Microsoft Xbox characters from 95 to about 2005 or 6.
So no Nintendo characters.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
so this is the not Nintendo character list.
Any PC characters.
Okay.
Would that be under Microsoft, wouldn't it?
It could be. I don't know.
We'll find out.
know. Let's just find
Stay
out.
tuned.
Yeah, let's
Stay
just
tuned.
Find out.
Find out next episode on Retro
Yeah.
Smash.
So where did we put Master Chief?
A sounds like
A.
A.
Yeah, A.
Number 3, and I really hate that it did this, but this is a random number generator, so it gave this to me like this. Think of it like
Bingo.
Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Royal
say
Rumble style.
Lottery.
Number 3, Crash from the Crash Bandicoot series.
S.
That's easily
S?
an SS.
That's an S, dude.
Yeah, S. Easily.
When I think of PlayStation,
That's an
it's Crash Bandicoot. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of PlayStation.
Yeah, so I would have said the same thing for Spyro, but I Crash very easily. Whomst amongst us haven't played Crash Bandicoot Warped like
You haven't?
50 times?
I've never played a Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, then
game.
that's why he doesn't understand.
Well, the fact that they're still
I know
coming
who
out
he
with
is.
new Crash games, like
Yeah.
Crash 4, It's About Time, was insanely good and insanely hard, but it
Yeah.
didn't deviate from the recipe.
I don't know if he's S tier, but just whatever. We'll put him S. I guess sounds like.
Whatever, Andy. You're ass tier. How does that sound?
I'm
Okay,
trash tier.
me and Ricky are on like a wavelength right now. Seems like we're in agreement.
We are in agreement right now.
For now, number 4, Frank West, Dead Rising.
Ming.
He's gonna be below
I would
B.
say like
He's gonna be below
Yeah.
B.
I would say C.
I'm saying
Yeah,
C as well.
C.
C tier. Okay. Number 5, Leon from Resident Evil 2.
A. That's gotta be the most iconic Resident Evil character.
Yeah, it's him and Chris Redfield are
Yeah,
like the
I was gonna
most
say Redfield
iconic,
for
and I
sure.
think that Chris just has a little bit more because he's that stupid meme of him punching a fucking rock. Sorry to the voice actor who listens to us out there.
Oh, yeah,
that,
sorry.
plays Chris Redfield.
Leon's better.
In my opinion, Leon is better, but
Leon's going A.
this doesn't look. I'm like Ada Wong. I want that Kennedy.
Are there any duplicates from games? Like, is there any like 2 from Resident Evil?
There's a couple. Now,
okay.
there's a few from the same series. There's 1 or 2 from the same game. There's 26 different games on here. Let's put it that way.
Okay. There's one character I'm hoping's on this list because he's immediately gonna be S tier for me.
Okay, where did we put Leon? A?
That sounds like A.
A tier?
Next
Yeah,
to Master
A.
Chief.
All right.
Boy, that's a lot of A's we got going on right right now.
We're at 2 out of 7. That's why I'm like,
I got you. I'm keeping track of this too. I got you. Number 6, Sly Cooper from Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
That's a D.
D.
I don't have any knowledge to disagree or agree, so we're going to go D.
Okay. No, sorry, James. Shout out to James, who is a Sly Cooper all rings speedrunner and Phillies fan and pisses off the New Yorkers in my chat, which is hysterical.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry.
James, I'm sorry, but I just think Sly is like way down on the list of mascots and characters that I think about when it comes to video games.
It's all good. Number 7.
They're fun games, though. They are fun games.
Yeah. Number 7, Tomba from the Tomba series.
it's a fun game, but I'm going to toss him an F.
Yeah, same. F. Yeah,
I agree.
Homeboy had, 2 games?
Yeah, because they just re-released the first one, and I forgot how crazy off-the-wall difficult that game is. It's not like difficult, but it's not inherently hard. It's just they do a lot of backtracking.
Let's be realistic. The only reason anybody actually remembers playing Toomba is because it came on like one of those demo discs.
Dang, yep, that's me. That's me.
Did anybody actually play the game all the way through? Like, go out, buy the game, and actually play it all the way through to the end? That's my question.
I bought the game because I bought the re-release from Limited Run Games. I got an hour and a half in, got pissed off, and haven't touched it since.
Ouch.
Oh, see, look at that. Okay, there it is. F tier.
Sorry, Tumba fans.
Oh, not bad. Number 8.
Sorry. Which, hold on. I'm going to do this with pretty much all of them. I will say that, in theory, having pink hair Tarzan boy running around and body slamming pigs is fantastic. I just don't think that it really hit and connected the way that it should have, and I don't think they really tried to push him any harder afterwards. So
It's great in theory and tough in execution is what you're saying.
it is. It should have done a lot better, and it's sad that it didn't. Maybe I will look into buying the remake of it and seeing what we can do from there.
Well, it's not really a remake, it's a re-release. It's the same game from 1997.
Nope. Negative. Captain won't be touching that shit.
Number 8, Arbiter from Halo 2.
No.
F. I don't know. F.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
As well.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. This one's going to be interesting. Number 9, Commander Shepard, Mass Effect.
Oh. I thought you were about to go Modern Warfare 2 on my ass.
You just wait.
A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say A or B.
I think it's C.
I'm definitely gonna
C?
say A.
Split the difference and do B.
I'll do B. I'll drop down to B. That's
B.
fine.
Okay. All right. B it is.
Sorry to any of my friends that play Mass Effect. It's a really good game, and I love the whole like 50 choices for the dialogue tree and everything else, you know?
I just love making them fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah. Who doesn't make
Why I
all
love
their
Saints Row.
characters?
Speaking of making your characters fuck, number 10, Tifa Lockhart, Final Fantasy VII.
Whoo!
She's banging.
Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Ah. B.
Yeah, I'm B as well.
B it is.
I say B because if you say Sephiroth or Cloud, then they're absolutely going in like S tier. And let's be real, the only reason why anybody gives a shit about Tifa is because everybody has weird awakening
anime
dreams about her.
fetishes.
Yeah, they have weird awakening hentai dreams about her from when they were like 10 years old playing Final Fantasy VII.
Number 11, Solid Snake.
Oh.
Metal Gear, y'all. Metal Gear Solid.
That's
S.
Metal Gear
S.
Solid. Okay.
S.
Yeah. I figured. Okay.
Yeah, it don't go no harder than that.
Nope.
Fight me out there, guys.
Number 12, Dante from Devil May Cry.
Ooh. I say at least B.
C.
At least.
Oh, I was shooting for A, but we can do B.
I'm saying C,
So we're in the
but
middle.
I'll meet you guys at B then.
Okay.
That's 4 B's already.
Sorry, Dante.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's why I was saying C. I'm just saying, let's be realistic. If it wasn't for Resident Evil scrapping their first engine and starting over, we wouldn't have a Devil May Cry.
Yep.
True that.
That's fair, yeah.
He should be very thankful to Leon Kennedy.
That's right.
Number 13, CJ. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Man.
C.
C?
I mean, I don't know. When you think of like a mascot for a game,
I'm going A.
I honestly am going to go C.
Man.
Oh, we're on.
GTA.
Sorry, bud.
We just did an episode. Season. Oh.
I don't know. San Andreas is probably the most pronounced game, but I don't think of CJ as a top tier character.
And you might have room at the end. You don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, you're almost halfway through. Number 14, Parappa the Rapper.
Not a fucking clue who that is.
It's a very iconic, but I'm giving it a D.
Yeah, same.
Same, because I don't know.
Man, you suck.
You suck.
Kick, punch, kick, kick, punch. Here we go. Let's do a backflip.
It's
Now,
the original.
It's all in the mind.
It's the original rhythm game before Guitar Hero and such.
Oh,
it was probably what we had before Guitar Hero and DDR, but another one of those games that just really did not have a lot of follow through. Like that one should have been like Spyro and Crash up there.
This is where I was a little upset with the random number generator for how it did this. Now I'm pumped because I peeked at the next 5. You guys are about to go to war. Number 15, Nathan Drake, Uncharted.
ooh, that's gotta be an A.
I'm gonna say C.
I'll go A.
Damn, fuck you guys.
I mean, for a Sony exclusive,
How many do we have in A?
We got 3 A's.
We have 3 A's. Yeah,
Master
Nathan goes
Chief,
in
Leon,
A.
and
that's a
Drake.
good A list. How many in the
Yeah,
S?
that's a good A list.
We got 2. Crash Bandicoot and Snake.
Okay.
Okay. No, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. If you say Lara Croft, I'm going to say S. That's all. I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah, she's gonna have to be up there.
I would say S just off her boobs, man. Nothing else.
Pyramid boobs.
Pyramid boobs. That's it. That's all I want.
Cybertruck boobs.
Yep.
Pair of titties.
Please hold all questions until the end of the tour.
That wasn't a question. That was a statement.
Pyramides.
Pyramids.
Pyramid titties.
Pyramid titties. Shout out to Pyramid titties.
I wish that was the enemy in Silent Hill, was just her tits.
Yes.
How about Polazongas? Polygon bazongas. There we go.
Jesus.
Shout out to Pyramid Head and Pyramid Titties.
Number 16, Kratos, God of War.
S.
Okay.
All the way.
S.
All right. Well, probably in the same breath, number 17, you wanted Cloud. You got him. Final Fantasy 7.
I just don't think Final
A.
Fantasy
Yeah.
is as...
A.
Yeah, I'd go A.
I'm sorry, Mitch. That's one of those, if
Agreed
you're
with
into
you.
RPGs and... No, I'm saying he doesn't know about Final Fantasy, and I'm just explaining to him that Final Fantasy has a fucking chokehold on the RPG world. That doesn't even include all the remake and re-releases and halves. Actual storyline, I think they just dropped either 17 or 18 Final Fantasy. Like, they're good games. They are really fun and really good games.
I feel like I might be thinking about this whole thing like odd. I don't know.
That's okay. Hey,
keep
like I
going.
said, we're almost 2/3 done. Well, this one's for you. Number 18, Captain Price, Call of Duty.
We'll go B. B.
I don't know. Soap is definitely
Captain Price was in more of them, though. He was in World at War.
Yeah, but he's not. When I think Call of Duty, that's the name that pops in my head.
I don't know. Captain Price was in all the main Modern Warfares, and then he's the main character in even the remakes. I think Captain Price is the Call of Duty guy.
I'm gonna go C.
I don't have an opinion on this one, so why don't you two play rock, paper, scissors? Whoever wins, that's the one we'll go with, and we'll
B or
do
C,
that.
bud?
We're doing 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah. Are we just doing 1 or 2 out of 3 or what?
We'll do the best of 1.
Okay.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Got his
You
ass.
got me.
B.
Okay, B tier it is.
Number 19, you wanted Lara Croft. You get her too.
S.
Tomb Raider.
S.
S.
That's like instant
S.
Xbox.
S.
There you go.
I say aside from fucking Mario, that's one of the most recognizable faces in video games.
Yep.
Number 20, Martial Law from Tekken.
Ooh, D.
D.
I'll agree with that.
Actually, yeah, I actually say E. Yeah, I say E. That's from a guy who plays Tekken. Martial Law, I love Martial Law. E. That's actually my favorite character. Well, him and Paul Phoenix. If it would have been like Hihaji or Kazuya, I actually would have shot it for A
Can
or
you
B.
take me
Especially because everybody knows him. His hairstyle is like, that guy, Sorry, knockoff Bruce Lee.
Number 21, Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark Zero.
Man.
That's a pretty iconic game, too.
Yeah.
How many do we have in B right now?
Maybe we got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Did I miss somebody?
You got Spyro. We have Dante. You have Tifa Lockhart.
Nope, I missed
You've got
Dante.
Captain Price. You have Commander Shepard.
At least B, I feel like, in my opinion.
Can we move Tifa down to C?
You can.
I'm cool with
I'm
that.
just voting for that now.
Okay. All right. 22, Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
Memorable character. Maybe the most memorable character besides Yoda.
You said besides Yoda from Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, I am fucking
clearly,
with you.
I'm probably. I was gonna say I will actually reach through this fucking headset and rip your soul out myself.
I'm gonna take my own soul. I'm gonna go C.
I'm gonna go D.
I was thinking D.
Yeah, and I love playing Soul Calibur, but if I were to pick somebody above that, it would probably be like Mitsurugi.
Well, and also when I say, "Hey, do you remember Nightmare?"
it'd probably be like
from
Voldo would probably be a much more memorable character than Nightmare. I'm gonna piss off all of our Soul Calibur listeners and fans. So sorry, guys. I'm a Voldo fan. That's me. It's me. I'm the villain. It's me.
Number 23, Sweet Tooth, Twisted Metal.
I'm gonna go A.
S. Fucking S.
don't
There's
think
no
he's
way
S
you think.
worthy.
I think it's S worthy. But
I'm
if
gonna
you
go
guys
A.
want to go A, I'll
I
settle
was
for.
gonna go B, so whatever I said, it was gonna go A. But
B, I don't know if he's
I'm
good
sorry,
B.
Wody. I know that breaks your heart.
No, that's all
He's
good.
definitely iconic, but
yeah,
No, I totally get it. I totally get it.
I don't know if I want to put him next to Snake and Kratos.
No, you're good. And we do have some heavy hitters coming up, so it's probably a good thing you saved some spots. 24, Riddick. Chronicles of Riddick.
E?
Vin
Do we
Diesel.
have? Do we have E?
Oh, yeah, okay.
We don't have E, but we can put him in F.
F, fuck you.
Okay,
F
so
for
F.
fuck you.
Yeah, F.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna write down
sorry.
Vin Diesel.
The fuck? Chronicles? When was the last time anyone even talked about a Chronicles of Riddick game? What the fuck?
Probably also Vin Diesel.
Yeah, probably. 25, Alucard. Symphony of the Night.
Ooh, C.
C.
C. Okay. 26, you wanted Chris Redfield. You got him. Resident Evil.
I don't think you can put both in that. I genuinely
think
think,
you could do-
Leon's games are more iconic than Chris's games, though. If you ask me,
But when I say Resident Evil, who's one of the top characters that pops in your head?
it's Leon. Leon is the number one that pops.
It's
Not
Leon.
Redfield?
It's always going to be Leon. Yes, it's always
I'd
going to
put
be
Chris
Leon
in
for
A.
me.
Well, you gotta think about it. For like the first 4 or 5 games outside of like the original game, Chris is missing, and they're just trying to find him.
Yeah.
like he's non-existent. And then 5 was okay, 6 was a dumpster fire, and then he reignited in 7. Is Leon? So I'd put Chris at A.
Where's Leon? In A?
Leon is in A right now.
Did
I,
put
I
Chris
can't
in
put
B.
Chris Redfield higher than Leon.
I'd say A is fine.
B. Chris can go in B for me.
B?
I said A, so I'm okay with
B.
them both being on the same level. I guess just not higher than Leon.
I'm saying we got 2 A's, so we'll put him in A for right now.
A for right now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. 27, Rayman from Rayman Legends.
That might be
Iconic character? D.
D? Damn.
Yeah.
D for damn.
I said D. D for damn, yeah. D for dog shit. You know who's more iconic than Rayman? The
there's some
fucking
fun
rabbits
games.
are more iconic.
Yeah, the rabbits.
The rabbits are better than yeah. That's
you're
that's
right.
who I think
D.
of. No one thinks about fucking Rayman. They think about the rabbits. That's why the rabbits got a fucking got 2 Mario games.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Raymond, sorry, buddy.
Number 28, Pyramid Head, Silent Hill.
That I
That-
think might be S.
Yeah, you think of Silent Hill. You don't even think of the main characters of Silent Hill. You think of Pyramid Head.
And you think just like horror
Yeah.
game villains
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, I'd put S for Pyramid
Yeah,
Head.
you know what's wild? It's not even horror video games in general, but like when you think of horror in general, just like that whole field, he pops up there for sure.
Like, even just going out in the middle of the road and it's foggy, you're like, well, Pyramid Head's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, Pyramid Head's coming from me. Yeah.
Everybody has that thought, you know? Everybody knows Pyramid Head.
One character has encapsulated an entire weather phenomenon. That's crazy.
Me just staring out at the Smoky Mountains and being like, he's out there somewhere waiting for me.
Cracking his blade behind him.
29, Bill, Left 4 Dead. Mitch is cringing over here.
I'm just trying to think of how many S, A, and B's we got left.
Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6
5
A's.
S's,
And 6 A's.
6 A's, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B's.
I'll be honest, I'm going to say C.
I would say B.
I'm going to say D, but I'll meet you guys in the middle and I'll go C.
I personally want to bump Leon up to S, just from
Well,
like we're
let's
at
see
the
where we're
end.
sitting at.
Well, I don't know. That's just my thought process. I want to put Leon up.
You
at
do have
S.
room. You have room. Move him up if you want.
I'm with that. I vote for that also. That's 2 out of 3, so I feel like the
Chris is
majority
moving up
rules,
to S?
So.
Leon.
Leon.
Oh, Leon.
Yeah,
Leon's moving
Leon.
to S.
Leon goes to S. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. And finally, number 30, Gordon Freeman from
Oh
Half-Life.
my god.
And that's how you close this.
That's A.
It's not S. We got one more space for S.
I think it's got to be S.
Did we have one more space for S? Okay. Then it's S.
I mean, you think of Half-Life, that's who you think of.
So I thought you were going to toss in some more. Could I toss in some more?
If you'd like, yes.
No.
I just stuffed it at 30.
How about GLaDOS?
From Portal?
Yeah.
Does that fit in the threshold?
It's 2007, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2006, 7. I mean, that'll still fit our retro theme.
No, hold the fuck on. No, and no. Because we said, what was it, 95 to what, 2005?
Well, I kind of went 2005 and then 2006, 7, 8. Results may vary.
Well, yeah, because then you said Left 4 Dead and
Yeah, because I've thrown...
That's fair.
Actually, no, that's the only one that's 2006. Oh, no, Frank West, Dead Rising, was 2006. Everybody else has been relatively late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think we should keep it with that.
The original Portal was 2007.
I still think that we should keep it with that original segment of like between the mid 90s to the mid 2000s. 2005s. I think giving those two in 2006, I think is stretching it. I think at 2007, that's just us tacking on years just for like the most recent thing.
I'm just saying we got space for other dudes.
I mean, I had one name that came to mind.
What was that?
Nemesis.
Ooh.
So I wasn't thinking enemies until you said Pyramid Head. I'm like, man, Nemesis is like the most iconic Resident Evil enemy.
We got another space in A. We got 2 more A spaces, actually.
And then that fucks with however you rank these in terms of how we're matching it up.
I would say that if we're going to do it, then I say GLaDOS would go in
I
A.
almost threw Spider-Man in here too.
Nah, that's
Those
not...
early games sucked, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I say I almost did
The
because
Spider-Man movie games were good. And the newer ones, obviously, but nothing past those. So GLaDOS we'll put in A. Do you want to put Nemesis in A too? We got one more spot there.
Yeah. I can't even think of another S tier. We have one more S spot, right?
No.
No, we don't.
Gordon Freeman took it over.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ricky, you got a mention you want to toss in?
I'm thinking right now. I am.
I got a couple others.
what you got?
How about Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, you know what? There's a couple that I think I left because I think I also left Banjo-Kazooie off, but I don't know if that's necessarily well, because it's in
I'm
the
leaning
same
more
breath.
Nintendo in that.
Yeah, and that because the same thing because it's like you can put Joanna Dark on here. She's not a Nintendo character, but then if you look at all like the rare games across their entire collection, you know, you had Banjo-Kazooie, you had Viva Pinata, which the Pinata is not necessarily an iconic character. You had GoldenEye, you had Donkey Kong.
The first one was only on Nintendo, wasn't it?
I think it was on the 64. Perfect Dark 2 was on
everything.
it was on multiple systems. Some people consider Perfect Dark the greatest first-person shooter of all time.
Yeah. Where do you want to put Ratchet? Or should we do Clank?
Do them both. They're one and the
Yeah,
same.
they're both a combo. I'd say C.
I was going to go D.
Well, you just did that just to put them in a D tier. I'm not even adding them on there.
We got to fill that D spot a little bit.
That's what your mom said. All right, happy time, people.
Oh, we're not going to go over our list?
I do. Can I just?
I was trying to segue there. Okay, so here's what you guys have. S tier, you have Crash, Lara Croft, Kratos, Solid Snake, Leon, Pyramid Head, Gordon Freeman. A tier, you have Cloud, Sweet Tooth, Nathan Drake, Chris Redfield, Master Chief, GLaDOS, and Nemesis. B tier, you have Spyro, Dante, Captain Price, Commander Shepard, Joanna Dark, and that's it. C tier, you put Alucard, you put Tifa Lockhart, CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you put Bill from Left 4 Dead, Frank West. D tier, you have Sly Cooper, you have Rayman, you have Nightmare, and Parappa the Rapper. F tier,
Marshmallow, or Martial Law, sorry.
you have
Martial Law was in D.
Oh, thank you. Let's see, I didn't even look that far down. I didn't even care. F tier, you have Arbiter, Riddick, and Tomba.
So off of what is there, I think Pyramid Head is out of place if Master Chief and Nathan Drake are under him. I think he needs to be swapped for one of those two.
Pyramid Head should be lower. He's on S.
Yeah, I'm saying like I think Master Chief and Nathan Drake is
Yeah, I
bigger
think
than
Master Chief should be at S tier.
Yeah.
Is he not at S tier?
You'll have to drop someone down.
Well, I would drop Pyramid Head because I mean I don't know. I think Master.
Pyramid Head's like duh.
Okay, but you
just
go back
had that
over the
argument.
guys that we were talking about in the S tier. Like most of them carry their franchise. Pyramid Head only appeared in the second game, didn't he?
No, he appeared in multiple games.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't. I think Master Chief's bigger.
I agree with Mitch on this
We
one.
gonna drop Crash down.
Well, you have Pyramid Head in S.
He wants to move Master Chief up.
You want to swap. You want to swap Pyramid Head with Master Chief, essentially.
Either Master Chief or Nathan Drake because those guys.
Drake is an A already.
I know that's what I'm saying. Swap them.
Drake with Pyramid Head.
Either or. I'm okay with either or. Preferably Master Chief, but
So where's Master Chief ranked at?
He's an A also. It's Master Chief, Drake, Cloud, Sweet Tooth, Chris Redfield, GLaDOS in A.
I mean, you could just dump the two A's that you added on to the end of the list, since technically I didn't have them on there.
No, that's not the argument that they're having. I agree. We should swap Pyramid Head with Master Chief.
I do not like that.
Master Chief is the Halo guy.
Master
Halo's
Chief is the
way
face of
bigger
fucking
than Silent
Xbox.
Hill.
Sorry, but that's it. I think of Xbox, I think of Halo, and I think of Master Chief. That he is the face of Xbox.
I can agree to that, but I don't think you should drop
That's S tier.
I think you should be moving.
Crash down. That's my opinion.
I was gonna say move Gordon Freeman down to A and
Or
move
that.
Pyramid Head up to S. That was gonna be my
Pyramid Head is
suggestion.
in S. You mean Master Chief in S?
Oh well, now you have Pyramid Head in A.
Gordon Ramsay cared fucking.
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay.
Ramsay.
Gordon-
This is a
Gordon,
list
sorry.
design
This
I've ever had.
fucking wrong.
Sorry, Gordon Freeman carried half. I don't know. I don't think Pyramid Head's as big.
oil on this plate. The U.S. is gonna fucking invade it.
If I put 2 slices of bread up to your ears, what does that make you?
An idiot sandwich.
I think me and Ricky both agree that Master Chief and Pyramid Head need to swap.
I do have them swapped now.
I don't like it.
Yep.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck you.
That's good. Don't care.
I'm crying.
I hope so.
I'm gonna go home and jerk off in the shower and cry.
To Pyramid Head
Yes.
and Pyramid Titties.
I'm gonna get that
So
sound
a
like hell.
typical night for you?
What's that?
I said a typical night for you.
Oh yeah. Usual.
Yikes.
So just a side note, and I don't know why my brain thought this earlier, but I know he does not fit the threshold. But if Arthur Morgan was, he'd be an easy S, right?
Well, here's the thing, because Arthur Morgan was on my list, because Arthur Morgan was in Red Dead Revolver.
That is true. He was in Red Dead Revolver.
But you don't think of him
in that.
Exactly. You don't think of him in Revolver. You think of him in Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I would toss him in an A. That's my opinion.
I was just curious what y'all thought. Ricky, where would you put Arthur Morgan?
Wait, hold on.
I
No.
would probably
I'm thinking
put
John Marston. No.
Arthur in there.
Arthur Morgan, you think of him more in Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
John Marston is who you play as in
Red Dead 1.
Red Dead 1.
I thought there was mention of Arthur Morgan in.
Well,
in-
yeah, it's technically Red Dead 2 is the prequel. Red Dead, the OG, takes place 6 to 7 years after.
I knew that. I'm just saying, like,
Red Dead
Revolver mentioned Morgan.
I don't think Revolver mentions Morgan.
No?
From my understanding, Morgan was a character invented to make a prequel to Red Dead 1.
Ricky, where would you put Arthur Morgan?
I would not rank him on this list.
No?
As a video game mascot, I don't even think he touches the list, honestly.
What? Damn.
Wow.
However,
Okay.
sorry guys, don't get me wrong, it was a great game, but do I look back and think, oh, that's one of the most iconic video games? I don't think that for him. When I think of PlayStation, I don't think that. I don't. I'm sorry. That's not where he ranks for me.
Fair
you know?
enough.
That's just me. And that's also because I don't look at him as a retro character either.
That's
Super
why I
true.
said.
Also
That's
true,
why I
yeah.
said side note. I don't know why he popped in my head, but I was thinking of like iconic video game characters, and to me, he is the most iconic video game character. Off of like how his character build is, and like how the game like makes you feel while you play it and whatnot.
Nico Bellic from GTA 4. That was on
He
that.
wouldn't be higher than CJ.
I think Nico would come to the list, but to me,
Yeah.
Nico would also, I don't know, what we call CJ at C.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I would have ended up putting Nico at C also. I think that they're equal.
I like that answer.
I agree.
Yes.
But if I can, we still have one more spot in A, correct? Or are we filled up on A?
You should have one more spot. I don't know.
I would like to add Hihachi from Tekken to A.
I thought A was filled.
A is filled.
And S is filled.
You can move GLaDOS or Nemesis down to B. Or
I literally just asked if it was filled up.
I said I had to look, and he said no. I think I said I don't know, and then he said yes.
Okay.
So okay, just for argument's sake, right now A tier you have Cloud, Sweet Tooth, Nathan Drake, Pyramid Head, Chris Redfield, GLaDOS, and Nemesis.
Personally, I would move Nemesis down to B.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, the argument there though is Nemesis is technically in only one game. So I mean, yeah.
You can see that.
I don't know. When I think of a Resident Evil enemy, that is the enemy I think of.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I get that, but for me, like whenever I think of a fighting game or a Tekken game, it's always Hihachi. He's like the most iconic motherfucker.
Yeah, he
you
has
know?
the hair.
The deadbeat dad that dumps his kid into a fucking volcano so he can avoid paying child support.
There you go, Ari. There is your PlayStation / Xbox characters.
There you go. We're all ready to fight each other now. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, and if you don't like our list, let us know. What's our email, Andy?
Send your emails at retrosmashed@gmail.com, retrosmashed@gmail.com, retrosmashed@gmail.com.
Happy time, people. Happy 29th anniversary to Ridge Racer.
Hey.
There. Happy 26th anniversary to the bastardized version of Twisted Metal, Rogue Trip 2012.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, so essentially it was one of the Twisted Metal knockoffs, but the thing was you had to pick up like tourists and take them to go sightseeing while you were shooting other cars. And there was like a big Wienermobile, there was an ambulance, Elvis was in the game, and he drove a big red hot rod. And he's like, every time he shot his special, he was like, oh. When he shot his special, it was actually pretty entertaining. It was very 90s cheesy.
Like Clay Fighters, kind of.
Yeah, very. That's a lot. That's a lot it reminded me of. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was something else. When I wanted something different, I played Rogue Trip, and that lasted 10 minutes. I went back to Twisted Metal. Happy 20th anniversary to the weirdest quad of games around: Counter-Strike Source, Mega Man 03, Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Flawed, and Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmore Manor.
That's all over the place.
All turned 20 this week.
Nice.
Yes.
All over the place.
Happy 32nd anniversary to the OG Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Unshout out Joe Lieberman. Happy 27th.
Fuck Joe Lieberman.
Yep. Agreed. Happy 27th anniversary to the OG Fallout.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Happy 34th anniversary to Beverly Hills 90210.
Nice.
Wow.
Cornered the sex market on Fox for the longest time.
That was on Fox? I thought it was like NBC or some shit.
I thought Beverly Hills 90210 was Fox.
Yeah, I thought it was Fox also.
Was it?
Who knows? Who cares?
It was probably,
I
well,
don't
it was
know.
one of those shows I was like, too hot for TV.
That's why I was on Fox.
That's why it was on Fox. What was the old joke on King of the Hill? Bobby's like, can we watch Fox? And Hank was like, is football on? He's like, no. Then no. Which I thought was very funny for that network.
Did we? Oh, well, I was gonna say Castlevania Symphony of the Night was 27 years ago.
Ooh, I missed that one.
Yoshi's Island, Mario World 2, 29 years ago, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts was 33 years ago.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That game's brutal. I have one more. I have happy 23rd anniversary to the premiere of Scrubs.
Oh, dang.
Hey, fun fact, me and the missus have actually been rewatching all of the Scrubs episodes. And
love
apparently
that
they
show.
are in talks to make a season 10.
Oh, nice. They're kind of up there in age for
Yeah.
what that is.
Not, well, I don't know. Zach Braff and
They're 50s? In their
50, are they 50s?
They have to be ish.
Or at least late
Late
49.
40s.
No, they're all in like their late 40s, early 50s now. The guy who played Dr. Cox is like in his
60s or 70s.
mid 60s. Yeah, he's in his mid 60s.
Oh, jeez.
I have one more happy times.
Go for it.
I didn't get to say it before it happened on a previous episode because I was having technical issues and didn't work. But I would like to say happy anniversary to my loving and supportive and amazingly beautiful girlfriend. This has been an amazing 4 years with you. I am so excited for the next 44 or whatever, I don't know, 444 with you. So
When you get in that ring,
Fucking Methuselah over here.
actually, that's my plan, is for us to live forever and for us to be miserable old hacks together.
There you go.
And to answer your question about that ring, Andy, whenever you finalize buying that house, that's when I'll be proposing.
does that mean when I got paid off or when I like move in?
Oh no, when you sign the paperwork and the ink is dry and you
Alright.
move in to that house, I can guarantee you that you'll probably be hearing on the next week or two about us being engaged.
I'm holding that to
so,
you.
how's that for you? Mitch, what you got?
Happy trails to Nick Saban. Any of you who don't watch any football, Nick Saban said the easiest place to go play was Vanderbilt, as Vanderbilt laid the smacking down on number 1 ranked Alabama this past weekend.
Everything went right for them. I couldn't, I
100%.
couldn't figure it out. That's one of those, I've never seen a college football team throw a perfect game.
Yeah.
Everything went right for Vanderbilt in that game. Everything. I don't know, like they had to throw a perfect game to win, and they did.
The story of their quarterback, he went to like a JUCO school, then he went to New Mexico State. Vanderbilt became the starter and then whooped the dog shit out of Bama.
Damn.
And not just that, but happy trails to whatever was in the fucking air, because I think 4 of the top 10 nationally ranked college teams went down to unranked teams this past weekend.
IU still undefeated.
Oh, boy.
IU, Navy, Army still undefeated like everybody predicted.
Then I do got to say Vanderbilt carried their field goal post out to the river. 3-mile walk, got a police escort, dumped it in there, and then an hour later some team scooped it back out.
Those things are expensive, man.
Oh, 100%.
This is the Retro Smashed football game podcast.
You're welcome. That's what I am into. So you're going to get whatever I have through
Your
that.
football podcast, wherever you are. Wherever you are, we're going long for you in the trenches.
They'll marry
Amen.
it to you.
Yeah, amen, brother.
I'm Fat Dick Brian, joined by... he always goes for it on 4th down.
Midge Dukin.
Oh, God, don't dox yourself. You fucking idiot.
Followed by bench warmer Andy Conrad.
We've already dropped our last names 1,000 times.
Not...
I'm just going to leave them in. Whatever.
I don't care.
Follow
Followed
us on
by the
our
only
social
D1
medias.
athlete in the group, Ricky.
Yeah, I don't
His
have
last
one
name
for
there?
this.
Jameson.
Sorry, gang.
And finally, happy trails to missing the final piece. A person in Arizona reported recently finding a piece of a Lego man stuck up their nose and said they believe it had been there since they were a kid more than a quarter of a century
25
ago.
years.
Yes. Andy Norton, 32,
I don't remember
posted
doing
on
that.
Instagram and said, Lego stuck in my nose for nearly 3 decades comes out. I can smell colors now. He lives in
Holy
Phoenix, has always wondered why they had multiple breathing issues growing up, including sleep apnea and asthma. In a video, Norton said sometime in the 90s, around age 6 or so, they shoved a Lego man piece in their nose, and it stayed there for 26 years. He found the shocking discovery when he was in the shower and blew their nose.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yep.
It had been like the head.
It said, Norton said in the clip, I was in the shower. My doctor had told me with the dry summer, it's really helpful to blow your nose while you're in the shower because of the humidity. And today I blew my nose, and lo and behold, a Lego shot out.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yep, there it is. He said, I am shooketh. I can breathe out this side of my nose now, and it's fantastic. I haven't been able to do that since I was a child. He later said that they were planning to take the Lego piece to their doctor to get checked out. Mitch, where can they find you, kid?
You can find me at Liquiduke, second eye as a one at twitch.tv. We are going for another 100% now. We are going to do Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That is on the docket now. Hey, man, I've been wanting to try. I like Rome, Spartan theme, so.
If you're going to do any more games for the end of the year, you better do that quick.
Yeah.
Odyssey's huge.
Well, I still got.
It's not Black Flag huge, but Odyssey's pretty big.
I still got Poppy Playtime and a couple other games on. I only got 6 more to go, so follow me there. We will be streaming again soon. I'm going to figure out a way to upload things on YouTube. It'll be the same username, so you follow me there. Andy, where can they follow you?
I'm at the Andy Abides on the X website / Twitter. Send your emails, like we said earlier, to the Retro Smash podcast. Fuck that up.
The
Send
Retro
send
Smash.
your emails to the retrosmashed@gmail.com. Follow our podcast. Okay, so this Foster's kicking in maybe a little bit. Follow our Patreon at the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. $1 tier will get you a shout out. Shout out to Dan H. Streetcar. Thank you so much for keep supporting us. $3 tier will get you the Ricky Ramblings, where you can hear behind the scenes stuff, Mitch's sexcapades, as he keeps talking about every week. $5 can get you the ability to request a video game, and we'll do an episode about that episode or whatever. I don't care. Just $5. Give me money.
Give him a raise.
$10 for the
You need a
t-shirt.
raise, yeah.
Yes. Ricky, where are you at?
You guys can find me on Twitter.
No, X.
Not X at AfroKing89. There you can see me retweeting hot political spicy takes. You can also catch, well, by the time this episode drops, it'll probably be the end of October or beginning of November. But
Mid-November.
I'm also reviewing, what you say, mid-November?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Whatever.
Well. You guys can also see that I have been doing movie reviews on Twitter, where I talk about horror films. You can also find us on YouTube. We do have a YouTube page. I have a YouTube page. My YouTube page is just the Afro King. Our YouTube page is Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. Welderson, where can they find you?
They can find me on twitch.tv/weldytime on Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays. When we recorded this last night, I wasn't on because I did a 3-hour recording with Spanky Rambles from the wonderful Victory Achieved podcast. Yeah, he put that on YouTube. So if you want to check out our shenanigans from that, you can check out that. You can also check me out on YouTube as well at youtube.tv/weldytime, or just actually, I would honestly just say just look up Weldytime, because half of my more decent runs were in marathons and they're under their specific tags.
So, from all of us at Retro Smash Video Game Podcast,
Good night, Canada.
There it is.
keep your stick on the ice.
Good night, South Korea.
Go fuck yourself, Blizzard.
Damn.
Damn,
I gotta keep doing it for the victory shoot, boys.
that's true. Hot take.